Hey everyone, it's Sarura and I scribble, and today I'm going to show you one of my sketchbooks. It says notebook, but who cares? It's a small notebook of 20 pages by the brand Tilda, distributed by Panjuro, and I basically buy these because they're super adorable. The prints on all Tilda merchandise is amazingly cute. Anyways, I'm going to show you this sketchbook. I am planning on showing you some of my old ones as well, but I figured I'd start with this one, which I finished most recently. I had it from the beginning of October 2015 till the beginning of March 2016. Not that many, and the the paper is yellowed, and I really like drawing on yellowed paper. It's a little more relaxing than like the stark white or the blue tinted. Anyway, so the first page is just color swatches for Stabilo pens, the 68 I think it's called. I was helping a friend during an art class. She wanted to draw curly hair, so I just did a quick doodle for her how she could make it. And then this is a floor plan for a house I did in Sims 4. More house sketches. I really like building houses in Sims 4, so I tend to sketch houses when I'm like when I'm on the bus or something. If I see a house I really like, I try to sketch it and then do some floor plans and stuff. And then we have this here. This was for school, for art class as well. We were doing a sculpture project with the theme sustainable. So I did a twisting DNA helix thing because we as people are sustainable and we are survivors. It's written in our genetic coding, in our DNA, so I wanted to do that. And then this page was inspired by music video. My Name's Baby, I'm Sorry. I referenced screen captures from the music video for these two, and then I drew this freehand. These are my characters. This is Kazu, this is Yoru, and this is Haruka. Kazu and Yoru are best friends, and then Haruka is Yoru's future wife. And this is actually the first drawing I dated, so technically I probably started this in September, but this is the first drawing that is actually dated, so that's why I went with that. Some pages are out of order too, by the way, because I had some empty ones that I had to fill up, so it's not quite chronological. Anyway, next page, Yoru again with Kazu's little sister Nobuko, and then I called this entire page History Repeats Itself, because then down here I drew Nobuko, but she's older, and then she's holding on to Misun, who is Yoru's daughter. Future daughter, I should say. And then this was another school project. We were supposed to draw our alter egos, and I did some thumbnails and then decided on this. This is my persona, or whatever I should call her, my character representation. I actually have the painting framed in my room. Just some random doodles. First page that is out of order. This one was done in 2016 at the end of the journal, but yeah, I started watching Adventure Time, and then I drew a bunch of Marshall and Marceline. Yeah, I left it blank. This one is also out of order, but I left these blank because I wanted to do headshots of my Bokura no Monogatari characters. So it's Tsukino, Tsubasa, Epsilon, Sigma, Yoru, Maira, and Kazu. And then I'll just flip over and show you. And then I did them as humans, so I want to trace like the same... I should have done this in the computer from the beginning, like just done these and then edited them, but I wanted to do them by hand. Anyway, so this is Yoru and Haruka again, and then Haruka, but she's cosplaying in the Shuffles girl's uniform. Then human headshots, and then I did a sketch of Sigma. She is a cheerleader / dancer, so I wanted to do a sort of ballet pose thing. I don't know what I was thinking, but she has long legs, so that was what I was trying to do. I realize now, though, that her thighs are super long compared to her lower legs, so I need some work. Thumbnails for new video thumbnails, actually, for my YouTube, for my K-pop channel, and then just a random cutesy, chibi-ish anime girl. Concept for a story, some thumbnails for paintings. Yeah, you've seen some of these. You've seen these, but not these in particular. But these were the first thumbnails I did for my Matoki series. These are just sketches of people. I was people watching at a cafe. Here are some drawings of the matokis again. I ended up not using them really. And here are more newer drawings. I drew some K-pop idols, Sojung from Ladies Code and Moonbyul from Mamamoo, and then I got myself Pilot's NO color leads, and I wanted to try them out, so I drew some stuff and just checked how well they shaded and stuff. Of course, the darker the lead, the better the darker it gets. Only thing I don't like about the color leads is that they're really shiny, so if you sketch a lot with them, the drawing gets really shiny and strong light. So, and these are three of my other characters. These guys are from Ichiban Idol, and that's Mars. And I just realized I forgot to give her ears, because she has ears down here. And then that's Venus and Ion. So yeah. And then I wanted to practice drawing heads without hair, because that is something I'm crap at. You can see this one was the first one I did, what I thought it looked like, and then I did a proper profile, which showed me that I have absolutely no sense of what a human head actually looks like. So I did some sketches of real people references I got on Google. Really like this one. This one turned out really nice. I crossed these out, which I probably shouldn't have done, but this was a checklist. I was making a picture story for a kindergarten class, and I just drew up the progression and then checked off when I finished each picture. And then I got back into drawing my Persona 3 OC for some reason, so I started by doing a head sketch, and then I decided on her style. Did a full body sketch, and then I made all the outfits here on the side. They're not quite accurate though anymore, but school uniform winter, school uniform summer, casual winter, and casual summer. So yeah, I really like Persona. I really like the Shin Megami Tensei games. And then Undertale happened, and I wanted to draw some Undertale, so I started with Sans and Papyrus, because I'm awful at drawing. I'm not really a cartoonist, I'm very pure anime style, so this was really a challenge. They're not really that good. Undyne turned out pretty cute though. I redid this one as a larger watercolor painting later. More Undertale. These were actually charm designs I wanted to do, but at the time Toby Fox didn't allow you to produce merchandise, which he does now, so I'm kind of tempted to start doing them again. A very crappy doodle of my character Sigma. More Adventure Time. This one you might recognize if you can see it. But it's the Finn and Fiona sketch that inspired me to do the watercolor painting I did recently, or rather last week. But yeah, I wanted to draw Finn at least without his... I just feel like his head shape is really hard to understand, because he has this square design, and then Fiona, she has a round head anyway, so I was just trying to figure him out. These are... you might start recognizing them now. Tsuki no Tsubasa. There are a couple, and then Yoru and Kazu. It was really cold, and I wanted to draw really cutesy, warm pictures. This one, at least Yoru, is referenced from a fashion photo, I think, because just the jacket color is far too good for me to have drawn that freehand. Then just some random doodles. Yeah, Garnet from Steven Universe, I started watching that too. Winter 2015 was just a bunch of cartoons. I was drawing at a cafe with a friend, and he needed help drawing rabbit eyes, I think, so I just doodled some to show him. These I wish I hadn't done in this, because it feels like such a waste, but I was doing some post practice with Pose Maniacs. Random Post Generator, I was doing 30-second poses. So I just did 3 pages, I think. These were my first attempts at Adventure Time, so that's why they look kind of wonky. And then I tried a little bit harder. Marceline is definitely my favorite. She is queen. So I did 2 Marceline, and then this is from a doodle thing I did with a friend. We sat at a cafe for several hours and just drew. So I did Finn and Jake. I really can't draw Jake properly though. And then I drew Pearl. And then this is actually Fire Emblem Awakenings fan art. It's Jarne and Na. Basically they're my friend's favorite couple, like in that game. So he was drawing a hybrid between a Manakete and a Tuggle, and we just talked about it, and then I decided to draw a Chibi, Na and Jarne. Sort of smooching. More adventure time. I was doing some, like, I want to say analysis, but there is a different word. Study. I was doing some studies on some of the characters, Flame Princess and Princess Bubblegum, and then some more Marceline. I really like how Marceline changes her design so much from each, from episode to episode. And then some new sketches, and it still says scrapped, no, last page actually, on the other side. And this is the last page, which is the final thumbnails I did for my Matokis, for the Matoki series. So yeah, that was the end of my sketchbook. I think it was, yeah, 40 pages, roughly. I really wanted to fill it all up, that's why it's sort of out of order, because I had a few pages left when I finally got to the end. But yeah, so that was my latest sketchbook anyway. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye!